Gemini, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Welcome to this video. So let's see what's going on with you guys. I hope you're doing well. Okay, so someone is either getting over some kind of heartbreak that they were dealing with for some time. This person could have been feeling pretty heartbroken over you, or vice versa. Either that, or someone is really feeling very protective over their heart. Like they have a certain ideal that they want to fulfill when it comes to love and romance, which is different for each individual. Okay. And yeah, they're really trying to protect their heart. So it could be, both those stories could be like the same. It could just be that this person is getting over a heartbreak from someone pretty recent or from you. So at this point, they're really trying to protect their heart now because it's already in a place where they're hurt emotionally. And it looks like this is about something, some kind of past situation. This person who's feeling this heartache, because we have the Five of Cups here. So they're feeling really disappointed. In this weighs along on their emotions. They're disappointed about the way things went, or some mistakes that might have been made. And they have this fantasy that they're dreaming of, and they might almost want you to give them some kind of love, some kind of expression of love. This could also be you who's dreaming of someone new, perhaps, that you are really wanting to come into your life and to have some sort of fresh new love with, if that makes sense. You know, maybe you're ready to move on after for so long being in this place of heartbreak and regret. You could be wanting to move towards someone new. You could be open to this at this point. Either that, or you're waiting for some kind of new beginning with this person that you're feeling disappointed about, or they're feeling disappointed about, because these can go both ways. You could definitely be dealing with another air sign here, or a water sign. I think at some point, at least emotionally, you will move out of the place of feeling so disappointed, so regretful. But it's still going to be something that's on your mind for a while here. Is what it looks like. So you will start to feel better about this. This person will start to feel better about this. I think you both mutually have a lot to think about in this situation. It's not really something, at least what it looks like, it doesn't look like this connection is something that just comes easy and you guys can just, you know, right off into the sunset. Unfortunately, there's a lot of anxiety and confusion, mental worries, mental stress in this situation. Yeah, you could be wondering, because we have Not For You in reverse, and we also have TikTok in reverse. So you could be wondering, is it the wrong person, or was it just the wrong time with this person? This could be what this person is kind of confused about as well. It looks like something happened here. Oh, my nose is itchy. Okay. It looks like something happened here to where you both are feeling oh geez, you have a lot of heavy thoughts about each other, like I was saying. But it seems like you're wondering, is this person for me? Was it just the wrong time? Am I just not ready for it? Or do we just not really actually go or work together well? This is what you guys could be back and forth thinking in your heads a lot, if you are right for each other or if it's just the wrong time. Either way, it does look like this is something that you want. It does look like there's a bird on my window. This does look like it's something that you want, something that will be coming for you. Try not to, it's possible that you will be very closed off, so when this love offer comes for you and this person comes in with their loving energy, you might be somewhere else mentally. so you might not appreciate it at the time, so just be cautious of that. If you're not ready to like move into something new, that's totally understandable, but you know, don't let like fear get in your way if you are ready. So we have music and travel. Your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. Ooh. Okay, so you and this person could have had either, this was in reverse, so you and this person could have had really different taste in music, perhaps. We also have travel. Your life purpose involves traveling. You guys could be at a distance from each other, like physically. You would have to travel to each other to see each other. Could also be that music and traveling is going to be something that helps you move into your future, away from this heartache and pain, like something that will help you to cope in a way that is healthy, I guess, you know. Not that you always have to be out of town, but just kind of a change in environment can help a little bit with some emotions for some people. So we have come together. Fairies like to be busy, and a group of them is showing you that many hands make light work. Working as a team helps get the job done. Interesting, because this is near the travel card here, so it, like I was saying, it could be necessary for you guys to travel in order to come together. This could also say, like, you know, if you're still in communication with this person and you're having all of these heavy, intense, like, worries about it, try to discuss it with them in a way that's like, you could try to discuss it. It might be wise, since it seems like you have so many different like thoughts and ideas about this. This is if you guys are in communication. It might be wise to express them in a way that's like as calm as possible, kind of just slightly, because it seems like this is a very emotionally charged situation, so it might be necessary to kind of speak about it like as calmly as possible, like come to them when you're ready to just like discuss it in a calm, collected way, if that makes sense. Because it might be necessary that you kind of need to work together in order to solve all this confusion. This could also be that there's going to be some kind of community that comes into your life, or you'll be involved with something where you're around people who are all working towards the same goal or a similar goal. So you might be like some kind of friend group, or you might get involved with some type of club, something like this, where you're all like working together. Could be your job, you know, but this could be something that happens for you soon. You could also meet this person, this Ace of Cups, in like a group setting where you all are working towards a similar thing. That doesn't necessarily have to be a job, but it sounds a lot like a job. So we have Temptation in reverse. So are you in denial about an unhealthy habit, perhaps one that makes you feel guilty? This fairy says you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever its guise. Do you have a habit that is unhealthy or makes you feel guilty? That's for you to decide. This could be that something is coming to light, like with you and about you and your habits, and you could be deciding to resist temptation because, or something that tempted you before, it might not tempt you as much anymore. This could also just be reminding you maybe there is something that it's important for you to kind of resist this temptation of. So we have intuition. Listen to your intuition about this situation. I'm not sure if this is always the case, but if you're around someone, the way that this is, it's not to say that this will never work out between you guys, but if you're around someone and you're feeling very, very unsure about where the relationship stands, or you're feeling very sad about it and confused and like anxious just at the thought of your connection with this person, that doesn't mean that you don't have a connection, but that might be your intuition telling you like maybe it's not the right time, or maybe it's whatever is working, like, well, however you guys are going about the connection and the relationship between you guys isn't working for you. Do you know what I mean? Of course, you're going to have some worries and concerns, but if it's really overwhelming, like these thoughts of confusion and anxiety, then it's either that this person isn't right to be in your life, or the way that they are in your life isn't working for you. So listen to your intuition about that. I kind of just like said whatever, however you're actually feeling with your intuition. You can also follow if it doesn't sound like that for you. So I also have shadow. This person could really draw out like your shadow side for whatever reason, or this situation, this heartache, this pain, this kind of regret that you're feeling. Like how this card says, like, do you have any habits that you feel guilty about? You don't have to continue to indulge in them. Just because if you did that at a time, you know, I think sometimes if you really feel bad about a habit, it makes it almost harder to stop on occasion, because you feel like it's like so, makes you think about it more or something. But you don't have to feel so guilty if you're having some bad habits. You can just, you know, you'll feel better if you just decide, you know, I'm not going to do that anymore, and that's where you're at now. That's what's important, right? So we have shadow, like I was saying. This situation, this person, this connection could have really brought out like this shadow aspect to you, or you could have saw something in yourself as a result of like talking to this person or this connection that really showed you dark side of yourself, brought it out, or it came to light for you. So this could be what you're kind of like worried about or maybe feeling guilty about. But it's important to get in touch with your shadow self and know, like, especially with like habits and stuff like this, it's important to know that side of yourself or what you're capable of in terms of like your shadow self, so that you can maintain it and so that you can, like, okay, so say you're someone who tends to be controlling, for example, and this is part of your shadow side that you've noticed. I think some people will like acknowledge their shadow side. You can kind of do this both ways. You can do it a few ways, but some people will be like, notice that they're controlling, so they'll make that part of their identity and they'll continue to be controlling intentionally in situations because that's what they tell themselves, like, about who they are. But alternatively, if you don't want to be someone who's controlling, just as again an example, I'm not saying you're controlling, but as an example of like a shadow trait. So if you notice that you're controlling and you recognize your shadow, you come to understand your shadow, then when you get the urge to be controlling and you recognize, like, this is part of my shadow side that wants to come out right now, then you can decipher if you do want to continue to be controlling or to go forth with some kind of controlling behavior, or you can decide, I'm going to rein in my controlling behavior because I'm aware of it, you know, and I can get a hold on it. That makes sense. Then you have the choice, the discretion to choose when you will use your shadow aspects and when you will not. Otherwise, you just know, otherwise it's not in your control, then you don't really understand how to use or when to use your shadow side. Does this make sense to you? I hope it does. Or if you're like a liar, for example, if you're telling yourself you're a liar and you acknowledge that part of your shadow, you don't have to go keep lying, like saying, oh, well, I'm just a liar. No, you can recognize, you know, I'm very capable of lying. I will choose specifically when I feel it's necessary to lie, or when I decide, or also I can choose when it's not necessary to lie, you know? Like, then you can get a rein on it. So, we have life energy in reverse. You could be feeling kind of depleted. I already got these cards. Whoops. We have courage in reverse. Yeah, you're really feeling fearful about something is what it looks like. And it could be this person as well. Like, someone doesn't feel... Someone's just kind of like... doesn't feel like they have it in them. Whatever it may be. We have transmutation. Okay, so this is definitely changing though. I think, and you can tell within the progression of these cards, like this person is very regretful, very heartbroken, trying to come out of it or trying to ignore or suppress that, then they recognize, you know, what is it that they want, what is it that they feel they deserve, and they really kind of make their mind up about this. Then there's this love offer. Like this is a progression here of your thoughts. But it's not something that's overnight, for sure. This will take like months, I think. This specific like ideology about yourself, or this intense regret that I'm sensing, you're going to understand how to overcome it, but it won't be immediate. And I think that it will be a long-term lesson for you about how you go about certain situations. Sometimes that's what regret serves its purpose for. If you really regret something, then you recognize how you could not do that again, you know? I dropped cards. Okay, so, yeah, I think you might be feeling someone's lacking courage a bit here. Someone's lacking a bit of the energy to go forth with something. We have the Happy Fairy of Sunshine, brings lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that need to be healed. So like I was saying about this shadow thing, you could have been kind of recognizing your shadow but not fully acknowledging it, or not really doing anything about it. And you could have been reinforcing your shadow behavior. Like when you first initially recognized it, you could have reinforced it like in yourself, if that makes sense. Like you told this story to yourself about yourself and you perpetuated it, when in reality, once you understand what's going on, like I was saying, yeah, so I think this situation could be something that really helps you to navigate your life differently and your actions differently. Perhaps specifically romantic relationships differently. And also, like, I think this, like I was saying, it changed a lot about how you feel about yourself. So we have, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. This could be what you or this person is really struggling with here, like the courage to be vulnerable, you know? The courage to follow your intuition if you really feel like this connection with someone or whatever. Oh. So, you have Unrequited Love. Something with this, okay. This could be this Ace of Cups that comes towards you. This could also be that you feel like intuitively you can tell, perhaps for whatever reason, you don't think this person loves you at least as much as you love them. Something, a message about this. A message about it is safe for you to love an unrequited love. Just because someone doesn't love you back, at least in the meantime, don't judge yourself for having feelings for that person just because they don't reciprocate those feelings. I think long term it is probably necessary for you to move on and to find someone who reciprocates your feelings, but that doesn't happen like immediately, you know what I mean? So don't judge yourself for, you can still feel love for someone, you can still care about them even if you don't feel that they reciprocate that. So don't judge yourself or feel too bad about that. Do you know what I mean? Geminis. So, we have express your love. Also, if you're feeling really scared to like open up, be vulnerable, things like this, the other person who you're dealing with like could feel like this is unrequited if you're struggling to express your love. Someone's really going to have this expression of love towards you pretty soon here, around the present time that you're watching this video. You also have express your love. This could be you who does this, but it seems like to me it's someone else who comes towards you. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Is that everything? Yeah, I think I got all the cards. Oh wait, no. This is messages from your person. I accidentally ripped this paper. I'm struggling right now. Yeah, this person's struggling on the struggle bus. I think you are too. And this person could be struggling to express their feelings, emotions, thoughts, etc. too. We have you hurt me. So we can definitely see that here with the Three of Swords. This person's feeling a lot of emotional pain from this situation. I love your energy, and this is interesting. It's over life energy, reverse. So if you kind of took a step back from this person, they're really feeling like the lack of your energy in their life. They love your energy. You're beautiful. This person finds you to be very physically appealing. I think they really love, like, your energy too, so I think they think you're beautiful inside and out. They really love being around you. They admire you. But they are feeling hurt. So this could be why it's like hard for this person to express their love right now, because they feel hurt. It's hard to express your love when you're hurt, you know, to be like affectionate or something, but you're feeling pain from that same person. That's difficult. It is. Thank you, Gemini. That's all that I have to say to you. I hope that this helped somehow. I hope that this resonated. I hope that you're safe and that your family is safe and healthy, and I hope that you have a good day or night.